Not really, no. I didn't really know what to expect, but, it's a huge honor and extremely proud to be relieved today, so it went well.
So you were surprised when you relieved him?
A little bit, yeah. Obviously, growing up in Canada, I was hoping I had a chance, but obviously to hear my name called is pretty special.
When you look at this team, they're stocked with young defensemen and older defensemen. Is that what's kind of maybe surprising, even from your standpoint, when you look at the depth chart?
I don't know about that. I've always been a player who has to prove myself, and I'm not too concerned about all that right now. But I don't think that had any impact on how I thought it was going to go. But you're right. I mean, they do have a talented back end, and I'm happy I can add to it.
How did that interview pre-draft go with police?
It went well. Just spoke for about 20 minutes at the combine and asked some questions about how I grew up and who my childhood idols were, and not too in depth or anything, but it was good.
Who were your childhood idols?
I had a couple. I was always a huge hockey fan, and pretty much anyone who's ever played on either the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Vancouver Canucks. So it's just a huge honor to have the blue and white on.
Did they throw you any of those curveball questions during the interview?
No, not the Leafs. They were pretty standard, which I appreciated. So.
For guys who maybe haven't seen you play that much, and I guess you're injured for most of the year, but whose game might you remind you of?
I would say a bit like Chris Letang, pretty smooth skater, two-way defenseman, can play the power play.
Morgan, you prepared for this? I mean, when you play in a place like Toronto, this is practice basically every time. Are you prepared to deal with guys like us every day?
I think so. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, to be honest, with all the cameras around. So I'm not too worried about it. Growing up in Canada, it's always been an aspect of the game. On TV, there's always cameras around, and it's pretty cool. So I don't think it'll be a big problem anyway.
What was your day like today? How do you feel?
It was stressful. I was kind of out and around this morning early. Went for about a bite to eat, with my grandma, and then hung around. We did a kind of speech thing with a few people this morning, and then we kind of had a few hours to hang out, and it's been a long day, but it's all worth it. So it was a pretty good day for sure.
Morgan, yesterday you said Howard and McElrath told you that you got to enjoy it because after tomorrow or in the next couple weeks you go back to skating and nobody.
Yeah.
What's this been like for you? Getting the jersey, walking up there?
Yeah, it was. I don't really know, honestly. I almost blacked out a little bit. I was nervous, and but it's a huge honor, obviously, having that opportunity to have on a Leafs jersey, and it's been pretty unreal. But I'm certainly prepared to head back home soon and start training and keep working hard. So, but it's been a neat couple days here in Pittsburgh.
We've seen a lot of young players slip into the league. It's a young players' league now. Do you think you're ready to play?
I'm getting there. I think I understand that I have some changes to make in my game, and I have to grow a little bit and keep training hard. But I'm going to go to camp in August and try to prove myself and try to crack the team. But I'm going to train hard this off season and just keep trying to get better.